What's going on, everybody? Welcome into Thanks for Trying TV. For today's racing action, we've got an open setup race, our first open setup race that we've actually streamed here on the channel. So this is the inaugural open setup race. I did do a Dover open setup race and won that. That was not on a stream. That was just on a whim. So we've got the camera truck and Toyota Supra, which is in the process of being loaded in here, thanks to Trading Paints. Setup for today, brought to us by Ryco Setups. These guys, they definitely know how to make some pretty quick setups here. So we were P5 in open practice, 143 people registered for the race. We were P5, so pretty happy with where we are speed-wise. I think that the car handles really well. I think that it's going to handle well on the long run, so hopefully we'll be able to have a long run to really show that speed. Practice, I got a 32-lap run in, and the car seemed pretty good. We were only off by about a second from our first lap time to our second, so that was pretty good. I was happy with how the car handled there. But we'll have to see how it handles in the race. Obviously, races bring a totally different group of problems and challenges you have to get through, so hopefully we can do that today. Gonna be a good one, I hope. You know, we got a pretty quick car. We are car number 22, so that's pretty good. Happy with the number choice there, close to our normal 21. So hopefully we'll be able to pick them off here, race really well, and have a long run car and be there at the end. So first things first, though, let's get out there and qualify. So let's go on and do that right now. Hope everybody's been doing well. First stream a little bit. Been taking a break from iRacing. You know, ever since that ERA race, we finished second. I'm sure some of you were there to see that. That was a pretty cool thing to do. So, actually, before I do this, Ryco actually gives us a couple different setups. So we're gonna do the qualifying setup. I didn't run a qualifying run in practice, but I think we'll be all right. I also want to change my FOV. I've been playing around with that the last little while. Making my FOV a little closer to the front. Seemed like that helped me out a little bit. Some of the races that I've done. So here we go. Qualifying setup's a little looser.
Green, green, green. All right, man. Here comes the first time left. One more lap to go.
I way overdrove that corner there.
There's the checker.
Pretty good lap. I'm happy with that. 27,360. Pretty happy with that lap.
10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
That's a pretty fast lap, actually. Couldn't even touch that in practice. Quick. Qualifying setup's really quick. Like I said, I'm using a Ryko setup today, so you know, a lot of credit goes to those guys who spend the time to make the setups for us to use. I think I got time to go grab a drink, so I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink. For this one, it's 100 laps, so it's kind of long. Gonna need a drink for it, so I will be right back. But while I am away doing that, here's a couple of the qualifying laps. Looks like I'm back just in time. Drink of choice today is the A&W cream soda. All right, let's see where we ended up in total.
Like everyone.
P1, pole position. That's nice. Glad to start up front. We'll have to see if we can keep that.
Do it, guys.
All right, here we go. Starting P1, pole position.
You'll have to stop for
Good luck, everybody.
before the race is over.
I'm ready. Setup, switch back to the race setup. Good starting position. Good starting position also translates to good pit selection, so that will be key in this one at some point. Like I said, first stream back in a little while here, just with, you know, I did that race, the ERA race. I did the iRacing series. I streamed a little bit of that before I got wrecked out of that one. And that kind of salted me for a little bit, so I wanted to take a step away from iRacing, take a break. Wasn't really happy with a lot of the stuff that was going on in iRacing, and just the quality of drivers just, it's really down lately. Just feel like there's not a lot of drivers that are out here that can hold their own and race well with others. So, but nonetheless, we're back.
You have 3 additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
100 laps.
Alright, man, we're going green next time line. Alright, man, line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
I am going to back this FOV off just a little bit. All right. Here we go.
Get ready. Alright, man. Pace cars in.
All right, here we go. Well, that was a quick caution.
Pit road is now open.
All right. Well, that was a quick caution that came out.
It's a pace car. Pit road is closed.
Kind of blew the corner there on the start. That made it a little bit difficult to hold the lead there. So I just kind of sailed it off a little bit. And it got kind of tight. You know, I didn't see that. I didn't feel that in practice that it got tight. I always kind of thought it was kind of loose on entry, but maybe it was just because I was a little bit late on the brakes. But nonetheless, we still retain P1. Kind of caught the one sleeping there at the beginning. It was a little slower on the get up and go. I wanted to go before the green. So, I mean, I had to go there. It wasn't too bad. I was in the restart box, so. Well, we'll try not to do that this time. Big thing about ISM, Phoenix Raceway, the biggest thing with this track is you got to watch that inside, because guys like this guy, the #1 behind me, right, he could hook it after that start-finish line. I mean, even before it, if he really wanted to, because iRacing doesn't have the rule where you can't change lanes before the start-finish. He could hook it down to the bottom and make it 3 wide or get underneath of me going into 1 and 2. So you got to be really careful here at Phoenix. I mean, there's a plus to that. The plus to that is getting positions. The minus to that is it is super rough down there, and you can really upset the car, especially on low tire pressure. So we'll go back to green here and settle in. See, that's what I mean. See the inside line there? These guys are like double wide, 3 wide now. That's as low as I like to get to go on a start. I mean, you get any lower than that, I mean, it gets super rough. When you try to get back on the racetrack, it's super rough.
All right, man, caution is out.
And there's another yellow.
Single file. Pit road is closed. It's the 18 car. It's the pace car.
Can't even get a green flag running here.
Pit road is now open.
I mean, we really don't have any. We only have 3 sets of tires for this whole race, so. Can't even get going, can't even get in the rhythm because these guys are just so crazy right now. This is like where I want to be, right? Down on this line, if I can get the good run off of this corner. But this one, I mean, this is the abruptness of this dog leg. There's 2 humps, there, and then right here, coming back up the racetrack. So difficult on low air pressures.
Car 18. Got the lucky dog. Let it by on the outside.
So I mean, you got to be pretty much on your toes if you're gonna go down there. You got to hit it with the wheel straight. If you don't hit it with the wheel straight, the car just, it gets so loose. The longer you run, the better it gets as the tire pressures come up.
That's up 18, car by.
But we will see how we go as the race continues on. Leading some laps here, which is good. You know, I just really want to see what this car has got on the long run, because in practice, I mean, I felt like the car got better and better and better and better. We were catching people that would come out on fresh tires. We were catching them in like 5 laps when we've been out there for like 10, 15. I mean, that really goes to show the fall off on some other cars compared to our own is pretty good. And I'm hoping that we can get a long run so the car can actually show itself and what it can do. Plus, I want you guys to see some racing. I don't want to have you guys sit here when it's pace laps. I mean, that just sucks. I want to see some racing. But we're racking them up again. Go at it again. The one car's back on my outside.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
I mean, we barely even got any heat in the tires. Passing is so hard here. Even on fresh tires, passing can be difficult.
Get ready. Alright, man. Pace cars in. Green flag, green flag. Yeah, one inside. Clear low.
See, that's that dog leg that I was talking about.
Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
I mean, you can just see it in the wheel how rough it actually is down there. Car tried to snap on me there. That was a little scary. And one thing I'm also trying to work on is not extending the lead when I don't have to. You know, if I'm going to get out to a lead here and I'm happy where I'm at, you know, I don't want to keep extending it. I don't want to burn my tires off. If I can back off a little bit and save my stuff for the tail end of the run. And for me, that's huge. This is only my second start in open setup. I've done plenty of fixed setup stuff, but not a lot of open. The more I run the dog leg, the more comfortable I get with it. Had a little bobble there on the straightaway where I did get the wall a little bit.
Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. It's the 26 car. It's the 15 car.
I think we'll probably come down and
It's the 8 car.
put some fresh tires on it. I want to see what the tire wear is. Put some freshies on it. This is where hitting your marks on pit road, getting every little thing out of it is going to be key. Came into pit road with a pretty good lead.
10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
We don't have very far to go to get off pit lane, so that's pretty good.
That's it. Go. Line up single file. It's the 15 car. It's the 23. It's the 15 car.
I mean, we're only quarter way through this race now. but so far, I'm happy with the car. I was happy with the long run speed. And it wasn't a super long run, but I think it was like a 20 lap run or so. Maybe less than that. Tires looking pretty good. I was definitely sliding the right rear a little. That's why we got the 94s there across the board. Right front was good. I was actually concerned about that. I felt like I was sliding the right front a little bit, which I wasn't, so that's good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that tire wear there. Pretty good.
Corner is for this pit road. I just thought it was interesting that you did that.
You can definitely go a little quicker on the inside, that's for sure.
Yep, because it's not, like, you can cut the inside. Same thing at, like, Bristol and whatnot, because it's all speed-based, not time.
Once again, I'm sorry to turn here. I've been in there.
The way I go about it is I usually try not to go into the pit boxes if you're going to cut it. Stay on, like, the actual pit lane.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Well, I mean, we were the top 4, so we all fit near each other, so I wasn't complaining. I just thought it was an interesting strategy. I'd never seen anybody do it like that.
Yeah, it saves you a little bit of time. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, it probably doesn't save a lot in the end of things, but yeah.
So, like, for comparison, the 22 had from pit entry to pit exit a 47.3. 23 had a 47 flat.
Alright, here we go.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Kind of blew the entry of that corner a little bit, so he's going to have a pretty good run on me here if he uses the dogleg, which he did not. I'm actually surprised about that. A little less aggressive if you only go to that white line.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Oh, there's the
Exit
caution.
pace car.
D23 had me scared right there.
Pace car going on one.
Uninstall the game.
Pace car in one. Pace car in one.
Pit road is now open.
Alright, whose team is not going to make the tournament today?
All I know is you guys are fucking horrible.
Assault has begun.
He came out on pit road and immediately just drove straight into me.
Like Kevin LePage drove into you, or he did that a different way?
He did an inverse Quinn house.
So pretty much We're P1 for those joining right now. We're P1, been P1 for most of the race. Coming to halfway. Car's got some really good long run speed. Had a few cautions. Nothing too crazy. But we are working it. I think we have a really good car.
And got the lucky dogs, let it by on the outside.
You know, Ryko, they built a heck of a setup for this track. I mean, the only thing, you know, I'm thinking of here is like, I wish I could roll the bottom a little better in 1 and 2. I mean, I'm sure there's a way that I could do it, and I'm probably doing it wrong. But rolling the bottom in 1 and 2 would, because I've tried it, and it doesn't feel comfortable. It feels kind of loose. I'm not like a big fan of it. I just kind of go where the car feels most comfortable. And the car feels most comfortable kind of in the middle of the track.
Pit road is closed.
But I don't know. Seems pretty cool, the setup. The guys racing around me seem pretty cool too. I like the one. He's pretty good. 23. Haven't heard him talk yet, but he's definitely pretty quick. I've noticed that the last couple restarts that he's been really fast. Kind of stayed with me that last restart, that last run, a little bit more than I thought he was going to, but.
Alright, man, we're going green next time.
All right, here we go.
Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
Gonna be going back green here on lap 36. I'm just gonna maintain 60 miles an hour.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Run really hard for a couple laps here and get the lead I want, and then I'll back off and start saving a little, unless he's kind of coming back at me here, which not what I wanted. Turn 3 and 4, I kill it. Yeah, see, I don't like the bottom as much in 1 and 2. It's the place to be down here, but not 1 and 2. I feel like this car just works so much better in the middle.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Head to the 26 car. Head to the 8 car.
That's going to be a tough decision. Tires really don't matter here, but fuel situation definitely matters.
Pit road is now open.
I'm going to stay out. Kind of a mixed bag. Not a lot of people came in.
Today.
Oh, yeah, they just all been bad then.
It's just that new car life. I haven't even driven the next gen cars yet. Actually, the last time I drove them when they first came out were at play tracks, and I hated them. I don't know how they would handle them, like, regular tracks like Phoenix or like California or something like that. I haven't driven them yet.
There's hardly any room for error, I'll put it that way.
A lot of people say,
So fun, and you got to shift in every corner.
yeah,
I feel like you don't have to shift.
Alright, if you want to win, you got...
so the advantage to him pitting, right? He's going to be able to make it on fuel, but he's down on a set of tires. So what's going to happen is if we go 20 or so laps again, he's going to be behind the 8 ball. He's going to come in, he's going to use the last set of tires he has, and that's going to be it. He's going to have no more tires for the rest of the race, but we come in 20 laps from now, we still have another set. So we're going to be in pretty decent shape. And he's back in traffic, which is going to really hurt him. I don't know how far back in traffic he actually is. forget what number he actually was. He was...
Pit road is closed.
I'm not sure, actually. I cannot remember. If anybody in chat remembers, let me know. Because I don't know what number he was. He was the 23, but it might be because I have custom paint scheme numbers on. So, he might not actually be 23. Just can't remember what his name was. I want to say it was the Chad Adams, maybe? Oh, Tommy Helly, right there. He's all the way back in 18th. That's going to hurt. That's going to be tough. Nonetheless, he's burned a set. We still have 2 in the box. That's the strategy that we're going to play. I think that's going to be the best strategy to do.
Green next time by. All right, man. Line up on the inside row.
First Xfinity Series race in a Toyota as well, so that's another inaugural thing, as well as the inaugural open setup race on the channel. We don't race open setup stuff to wait anything, really. I mean, I've raced
Ready.
some late model stuff, you know, some Truck Series stuff. I got that Dover winning
The pace car is
with a Ryko setup. But this is the first time streaming it, so let's do it. Let's see what we got. Hard always gets going on a restart. A lot can happen. We're going to go after the box.
green, green, green.
Beautiful start. Beautiful.
All right, we're halfway to the finish.
Yeah, she jumped out on me a little bit there, but I think it's because I overdrove the corner. A little bit of a bobble there. Trying something a little new in 1 and 2, and I think I found something, but it's just going to take a couple laps for me to figure out if it's actually something I want to use. As long as I can hold them off to like a 1 second. The car just does not like that. Trying to get it to turn is extremely hard to do. Now I'm getting a little nervous because we've gone green for a while here. Car's starting to get super tight on entry. So I'm battling that a little bit right now. Second place knows it because he's starting to come at me a little bit.
That car is a lap down. That car is a lap down.
Ooh, dirty air got to me a little bit there on exit.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down. Outside. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Alright, man, that car is a lap down. You got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Ah.
Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 7 car.
Well,
If I passed you 3, I would have gotten the fucking lucky dog. Fuck.
Pit road is now
I'm lucky. Whew, finally tires.
Careful, guys. It's not clear yet.
well,
Alright, it looks good now.
I don't know what to do here.
Dang, a 23 right in front of me and moved at the last minute, and I got a face full of car.
8 car.
All right. We're not going to pit. But I'm sure these other guys did. Because a couple of these guys are a lap down and shit. So, I don't know. Let's see what we got.
And then he blew up anyways.
We catch up so we don't get bad by the fucking pace car.
5 to go
Got the
at
10
line.
car blowing up, holding everybody back.
Let it by on the outside.
Like talking about
Left
that.
up 3. Car by. He had the position.
Fuck
when
you,
the yellow
Brett.
light came out.
Go down.
Catch the 8 car.
Damn, Jason, I thought I was going to get you there for a minute. Then it didn't happen.
I was kind of watching what you were doing. I was trying to learn what you were doing to get the speed. You had a pretty good. You were getting good runs off the corners, man.
3 and 4 eats me up every time, and you get a really good jump off of turn 4 that I just cannot. For whatever reason, I get really slippery. I'm trying to diamond like hell to get a good run down the backstretch, but yeah, you always eat me up in 3 and 4.
Oh no, Brandon. So what you want to do, right? Brake a little early, like especially on like older tires. Just hug this line like this, right? And try to just shoot for that black sign right here. And then turn it down like that.
Yeah, and I think you're doing that a little bit sooner than I am because it's getting me loose and you're getting a really good drive.
What
I'm also like in your air too and stuff and trying to run your same line to push a note, air. I thought I might be able to get you when we got by the lapped cars, but that didn't happen either.
I was just lucky getting through them the way that I did, because they were racing side by side, and I was like, well, this is it.
I got the black flag for passing the yellow, even though I was hitting. That's funny.
Yeah, I was trying to take the exit of turn 2, and the 26 was, I didn't mean to clip him, but I think he barely nicked my right rear.
So right now, I'm just nervous because I don't know who actually pitted.
Catch you.
It's been a fun race. I mean, kind of boring, but fun.
Phoenix is always a boring racetrack. What are you talking about?
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
Oh, this is not an official GWC, is it?
Nope.
I counted wrong and made a poor decision.
I gotta take the black flag because I passed under yellow. That's stupid.
Alright, so we just got to be on it here.
Ready.
I don't know who's got fresh tires behind us, but we just got to be on it.
Alright, man. 8 cars in.
Gonna be 2 to go with the line, so we'll get what we can get. It's been a fun race so far, so.
Green flag, green flag. 2 left to go.
Let's go! Yes! Yes!
Whoa! I saved there, 6. That was a fun ending. Nice job, everybody.
You won.
Yes!
Hey, race is over, guys. Come on.
Woo!
Jesus Christ.
What a win!
Well deserved win, Jason. Great run.
Thank you, Brandon. It was a pleasure racing with you, buddy. Thank you.
The first 25 laps had me scared, but that actually went really well.
Woo! That's a nice win right there.
Got some replays.
First winner to Toyota, baby. First winner Toyota.
Your favorite driver win the cup race today.
What a race. Thank you everybody in the stream for watching. I mean, that was... Alright. What a race. Let's burn it down.
Road is getting hot.
Woo! What a race. What a race. I can't go that way. We can actually park it in victory lane on this one. What a race. Kept the car super clean. Thanks to Ryko. What a setup. Setup was great. Just an awesome long run car. Unbelievable long run car. P1. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Pretty sure this is
10.
how you get to the victory lane here. That was the first time I've been able to park at victory lane. It's pretty cool. What a race. Woo! What a race. It's 2 wins. I mean, 2 wins with Ryko setups, man. Just what a great race. I mean, we had a great run. I can't believe that we were able to hold them off there. We had a great car. Great car. The car was amazing. Wow. That last restart had me sweating a little bit, but we were able to hold it off, so I'm happy about that. So, woo! Had me sweating. Had me sweating. I mean, that was unbelievable run. I don't even know what to say because, you know, open setup race is really, really difficult. You don't know what everybody's got. I mean, we didn't know what we had today. And we come out with the win. That's pretty awesome. So, like I said, setup is a lot. Setup's big, especially in open setup races, obviously. And Ryko, they gave me a great setup. So, props to those guys. Made an awesome setup for me. I want to give a shout out to the guy that actually made the setup. Because Ryko made them. But I want to give the setup to Brandon Hawk. That's who made the setup for this week. And what a run. But thanks for everybody. Come by the stream. Thanks for watching it if you're watching it in the future. And cheers to the NASCAR race today. And we'll catch you all in the next one here on Thanks for Trying TV.